Hey, Conor here. Hope you had a great summer. Story that I wanted to share with all of you today. I heard this a few weeks ago. There was a Stanford Business School professor, and she gave her class an assignment. And the assignment was in teams of 3. They were to be given $5, and they had 1 hour to see which team could achieve the greatest return on investment. And the Stanford professor shares that the most typical strategy of the teams was to take the $5, go and buy something, and then resell it. And they bought objects and resold them, and the typical return that teams achieved with this strategy of buy and sell was $8. So on average, the strategy of going out, buying something and selling it made $8, a profit of $3 on their 60 minutes. There were some teams that came up with more innovative strategies. There's one team did something like they got in lines in the cafeteria, and as they got close to the end, they would sell their place in the line to other students. And I think they made $10, $12, $20. A bit more innovative strategy. The team that won did something completely different. The team that won realized that each of the teams was going to get to present to the whole entrepreneurship class in Stanford to share their strategy and what they achieved. And they realized that this had value for a company that was looking to recruit, or a company that was looking to sell, or a company that just wanted to engage with Stanford students. And this team ignored the $5 and sold their presentation slot in front of the Stanford entrepreneurship class for $600. And I love this story for a number of things. One, just that very often we are limited by our strengths. We're limited by what we have, by the assets we have. We tend to think about our life or our company strategy from a point of where are we strong now, or what are we doing already, and what more could we do? And that strategy in this class was the strategy that got you from $5 to $8. The strategy that really won was almost ignoring the $5 and stopping and seeing the world and thinking about what other ways are there value being created for people. And I think the winning strategy required a number of very difficult things. First, that team needed to be able to see what was valuable to somebody else. So typically the buy and sell strategies, I can see that this object is of value so I can sell it. Often if I'm a Stanford student, I get lots of opportunities to stand up and speak in front of my class or engage with the class. But for an outside company, that might be a very rare and valuable experience. So first, you've got to be able to see what may not be valuable for you, but will be of huge value to someone else. And this is quite a difficult thing to do, to not see the world through your eyes, but stop and think, how does someone else see this? What does someone else value? What does someone else value that I have access to? And you've got to be able to let go of your own perspective to see the world and see what's of value from another person's perspective. I think one of the most important shifts in my mind that allowed me to sell jets, aircraft, was this ability to realize that I didn't need to sell to myself. Whether I would buy it or not was not important. I needed to find someone to whom this was a great opportunity. And that person was not me. But the fact that it was not me did not mean that this did not exist. This person or this company that had these needs did not exist. So to me, this Stanford story, very often the limiting beliefs, the limiting restrictions that we bring to any thought on strategy or any thought on future decisions is we tend to look at what we've already done, what we've already achieved, where we're already going as kind of limiting, and see the $5 as the thing we need to focus on. And the $5, the winning team put it to one side and thought in a much more big way. So a number of shifts that need to happen. First, you need to be able to let go of your perspective and see the world from someone else's perspective. Second, you need to see further than the resources that you have, the strengths that you have, the brand, the position that you have, what you're selling today, and stop and really see it from another direction. And I guess summer where we have some time away, some distance, is a time that perhaps our minds might be most open now to rethinking this kind of blue sky strategy, blue ocean thinking, blue sky strategy, this idea of putting to one side our current strengths, resources, and just looking at the world and thinking, what does the world need? The other thing that the winning Stanford team needed is a good network, because they had 60 minutes to find the decision maker in a company that would value the opportunity to share their company, their product, their recruiting strategy, their dream, their vision with a class of Stanford entrepreneurship students. So I guess another thought as we come back from vacation, who are the people that you're reaching out to reconnect with post-summer, just to connect with them and keep those relationships alive? So this is Conor, reaching out, keeping these relationships alive. I hope you have a great week, great day. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares. It helps me stay motivated. This habit of making videos has not been very strong over the last 6 weeks, but your engagement really does help and really does let me feel that I'm not just talking into a camera and sending these off into a black hole. There's this human beings that engage with these ideas and find ways, find decisions, find perspectives that they might not have seen without engaging with these videos. So have a good one. Thank you for engaging. Stay well.